Hi guys, I just worked out that the camera flasher, whenever the battery's low on my phone, which is charging while I'm recording this right now, then basically I could record anything, and I could have just done that through the 2 songs I recorded. But it's 9:40, and whenever it hits past 9:30, we can't do any more recordings of videos on my camera. I know it's a bit dark. Couldn't make it lighter, but my phone's charging. Yeah, battery 7%. So we're gonna make this quick, guys. But welcome back to another video. This is the Fight Tournaments Tour Part 3. And you guys probably look at me like, what fight tournaments? Well, don't watch this video if you have not watched Part 1 and Part 2, because Part 2 was yesterday and Part 1 was Wednesday. Part 4 will be tomorrow, and Part 5 will be Monday, and Part 6 will be Wednesday. I'll just go in the loop through all the days until you guys understand it more. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to say, at this point, we're going to the kitchen to record this because it's the best way to record. I know I go down to different rooms and recordings a lot, but I'm not here to ruin all day. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I'm also not coming back into my room yet, so until this video is done, so I'm just going to turn off my lights as well. So that will be the specialities. On the fridge. And we'll get on with this video. God. Yeah. You guys can still hear me, but you can't see me. Strange, isn't it? You can see me now because I opened the fucking fridge. You can't anymore. Unless I do this. Which I just did. Anyways, guys, let's start talking. So, six fighting in talk will be the usual friend. Since there's 3 ties, 7, 8, 9, I'm doing 9 videos today. So this video is going to be 5 minutes long. Well, 5 or 6. So let's start talking. So the first let's say the first fight is, well, these characters are done what. Oh, not this again. Naruto versus, I can't even say his name, versus One Punch Man. No one can beat One Punch Man. I mean, I guess SCP-173 and 96 can beat him, because those take a while to be killed. The same with Siren Head. So I guess One Punch Man isn't really that strong. Because, like, Jason's unkillable. I mean, like, Jason and Michael and the Slashers and that can be killed, but they'll always come back, because they can't die that easily. Roy Burns pretending to be Jason was a bit of a fail in one of the Crystal Incidents. I think it was the one before Jason went to New York. Then they made Jason X. Then Freddy was the Jason. That was the last of the Jason movies. The last Freddy Krueger movie was 2010. I think it was 2003 Freddy was the Jason. The 2000s was Jason X, and then the rest of the Jason movies were the 90s, because 1998 was Jason Goes to Manhattan. Anyway, guys, which is part of New York and Philadelphia. Right. So that's Impossible Tie. Now there's 10 people in the video. I booked it for the last tournament we did. Okay, this is definitely going to be 8 minutes long now. I just realised it's 4 minutes 20. I know, don't talk that much. Anyways, and we fight number 1. Let's try again. Jack Sparrow versus the War Machine. Okay. Straight away, no explanation, War Machine's gonna win because he's a robot and Jack Skellington's a pirate. And robots are always stronger. Robots and aliens are always stronger than humans, and pirates are basically humans because, you know, they have human skin, they're humans. So, they just talk a weird language, so we already know War Machine won. Oh, please stop with this madness. Coronavirus versus Thanos. I didn't even write this down. I write down the characters, and then I put them in a part. I jump on all of them up, and then I rewrite the fights down. I rewrite the fights I want them to be, and I get my friend to throw them in the machine, and get the machine to jumble all the papers on to the paper until the paper comes out with my eyes closed. I always read what's off the sheet when I do these kind of videos. Anyways, I don't know how many minutes this video is going to be, by the way. As you can see, what am I looking at right now? Thanos versus coronavirus. I don't even know if coronavirus can die, but obviously Thanos can't die until Iron Man used that quick move to kill Thanos and himself, because he somehow used some like superpowers to steal the stones from Thanos' gauntlet, unless he just made his own kind of stones and defeated Thanos. Honestly, Thanos has already snapped his fingers, so we can't do it again because that would be a bit dumb. And my battery percentage is low, bothering me. Anyways, guys, let's just see. What can I do when everything is so selfish? Making this a man fish. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I'm a being a crack selfish. Nobody living selfish. Don't know what I'm saying. I think it's going to be a tie. I'm not going to count this on to make it number 11 because I didn't choose this fight. Okay, Fight number 4. A black hole versus Among Us.exe. EXEs can't die to black holes, so I guess Among Us EXE wins. EXEs is the only type of thing on the Earth that can beat a black hole. I mean, we don't know if COVID can beat a black hole or Thanos or Galactus, but we'll move on to that when we need it. These aren't even characters. The sun versus the moon. This is like COVID versus Thanos, and the black hole versus Among Us X8 aren't even characters. I mean, Thanos and Among Us X8 are. We've got natural disasters and viruses here. Even though the moon is a natural disaster, but the sun is. It's a disaster, but not natural. Either the black hole is not natural, it's still a disaster. The sun will easily win because it burns any planets that gets in its way, and it will burn your eyes if you look on any planet. You realise the sun can win against anything. Even a black hole can't even kill the sun. And you listen to my words of speech, you'd probably be surprised I said that. Anyways, well, let's see. A Piranha versus Sharknado is fight number 6. You just say fight number 5 if you want. Okay, piranhas can't win against sharks, but they definitely cannot win against a tornado. If you put them together, it even makes them more powerful against piranhas. If the piranhas were mega, they'd be able to eat sharks and destroy tornadoes, but putting them together makes them suck up the mega piranhas, or piranhas, so it's a piranha and Sharknado. So whatever it next goes against is a bit dumb, because I'll remember this from this video. So I guess it's an all come into one, so there's no tie and there's no winner here. I guess Sharknado's the winner, but they combined the piranhas together. The Fisherman versus Candyman. These are the guys with the hooks. Glad Foxy from FNAF isn't here, because he is a hook as well, and Hook Commanders, but we'll just stick with Candyman and Fisherman for now. The hook people, I've never watched, I've watched I Know What You Did last summer, I think the movie's called, but I can't remember because I haven't watched it since 2018, but I've never watched the Candyman series, so I actually know what happens in I Know What You Did last summer, that I don't know what happens in Candyman, and I don't know much facts about Candyman, so I think I'm just, first time I heard of him, I actually thought he was like a candy person, so I just say the Fisherman won this one, slash the Hookman. Okay, whatever. Fight number 7, T-Rex versus Domus Rex. T-Rex wins. He outsmarted the Domus Rex in Jurassic World. Even though Blue the Raptor and the whatever the whale dinosaur's called, I know what it's called, but I can't pronounce it. Is what I'm trying to say. He won the fight for him. Fight number 8, Egg versus Spoon. Now, Egg is spoon racing sports day. This sounds weird, half of these aren't even fights, but this is what's on the paper. An egg will just go splat as you throw out the spoon, so I guess the spoon wins. Okay, no, oven versus microwave. If you're gonna use kitchen stuff, I know these are from Annoying Orange, because that's the only thing that's to do with kitchens on YouTube that's about reality of America. They're basically the same thing. Microwaves cook things up to 4 minutes. Ovens do about like an hour. So I'm not gonna lie to you that the oven's probably gonna win because it has less time for cooking things and cooks frozen things. Unlike microwaves, sometimes do. So you don't know what can be cooked in each time. Okay, fight number 9. Pixels Pac-Man vs. Army Darts. Pac-Man wins because he's a shredding machine in the Pixels movie. Nothing can beat him. I mean, Godzilla can, but still, nothing else can beat him. Okay, the Scary Among Us vs. Long Horse. Like I said, the Scary Among Us is like Among Us EXE in red. Cannot be defeated, but this has to be a tie. But I'm not going to move it into a number 11 or 12 because Long Horse can be defeated. But he's a friendly Trevor Henderson monster, so he won't attack him unless he goes charging. And fun fact, this is a friendly Among Us. He only attacks you unless you attack him. Long Horse will just look at him. He'll probably attack it because Long Horse kind of looks creepy. But as I get saying, he's not that creepy. He's just friendly. Okay, alright. Fight number 10 is the final fight. Oh my god, Goku versus Broly. This is already in the show, so Ty, move it on to number 11. Now, okay, number 10 again. Scooby-Doo versus the Yeti monster. Don't look at me in this weird. I think I might have lost track in numbers in the video. Scooby-Doo versus the Yeti monster. The Yeti obviously wins because it will flip the mystery machine over and kill the whole gang. They're not that smart to run away from monsters. They'll probably fall over as it was snowing. Anyways, last and final one. Victor Crowley versus Deki Toby. You knew it was coming. And, well, in date and birth, Tiki Toby wins because he's way more smarter. Right, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, smash that button, hit the notification bell. And I just gotta say, one simple thing. The one simple thing I'm saying is that, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Suggestions: Predator vs. Xenomorph or Predator vs. Xenomorph Fortnite Edition. Cybermen vs. Fall Guys, which is part 2 of Among Us vs. Daleks. And then we have the Liner Rap 3 coming up. Juice is the World versus, well, Liner Rap Tournament 3. Juice is the World. Only 3 people. Juice is the World versus Snoop Dogg. The Juice is the World, Snoop Dogg, and Eminem versus I6ix9ine, Pappy Smoke, and what's his name? XXXTentacion. That's it. It's gonna be a 3v3. So it's a free take-on versus a free take-on. It's not a line of rap. It's not head-on. It's not a wanna. It's not a 2v2. It's not a specialist, and it's not a normal rap tournament or diss track. It's none of that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the longest I've ever done. Never past 12 minutes. It's 13 minutes now. Subscribe, smash that like button, hit the notification bell. And I hope you guys enjoyed my video. As you know, after the 15th of February, I will not record for 2 weeks straight. So if you want more content on my channel, just if you know me in real life or want to add me on Xbox, then do that because that's the only content you're going to get out of it on my YouTube channel. Bye, guys.